Hey guys, it's Romer, also known as Calvin, and this is Persona 5. We are on day 411, which honestly is still one of the longest days of the entire year in this game. I do like this day. I think it's one of the more fun. It kind of sets you up for the entire game. I don't think we can leave right now. Yeah, we can't. My body feels heavy. I should probably go to sleep for the day. Yes. If you did miss the past couple of episodes and you do want to go back and watch them, it's probably recommended, but the just to catch you up, I guess, we entered a castle. It was very weird. There's a pervy teacher, and we're not yet. I think we can all tell that he's the guy that we're gonna be like aiming up to fight. Let's move on to Tuesday. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of all that weird stuff that's been happening to me. Sleep. We also learned that Regi, oh god, I can't pronounce his name properly ever. Sorry, I apologize for that. But we found out that he is. Oh guys, you're right. You're in for a treat. Actually, some Persona fans might not be in for a treat, but I like the new voice actor for this character. I don't know, I like it.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
My powers?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of Persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
That's not my concern. Your guts. Okay, this is actually a feature of the game that will actually, in a lot of ways, hinder your progress, but at the same time makes progress a lot more meaningful. You need to have more guts and need to build up more chutzpah to actually say that to him and to say a bunch of stuff throughout the game. You know, there's people that you won't even want to talk to because they look too dangerous because you don't have enough guts.
I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
And just to explain for people who are probably like, why on earth do they have that selection there if you can't do it now? There is a new Game Plus feature in this game that you will get to do. You get to keep all your stats and actually talk to him later on. So if I have enough guts in the next time around, like say if I have maxed out rank 5 guts, I'll just say to him that, and then it will change my change the answer.
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
Huh, it's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
I had another strange dream. Fate and awakening? More importantly, I need to go hurry and get ready for school. Alright. Have to change the sign to open as we leave. I think right now our character is still in kind of denial, as everyone would be, even in these situations.
Seriously?
What was the conductor thinking, charging into that station at top speed like that? Didn't you hear? That guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because of people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Between the economy and sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising. Man, I think like a lot of people feel that way as well here. But then again, that's like not, I'm sorry if I was clipping there, guys. I hope it sounded okay. Okay, so we have to get to school on time. And really, the concept of time isn't really here in this game, I guess. It's more just the concept of morning, evening, morning after school and evening. If you want to know what my favorite time is, I really love really love evening, especially when you get to go outside, because it's like so much stuff happens at night. It's brilliant. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not.
Class is starting.
I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ushimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Before we learn society's rules, maybe I should start with the rules of being a decent human being. Hey, new kid. The Greek philosopher Plato divided us into human soul into three parts.
What's the answer?
A soul is composed of the appetite, spirit, and what else? I think it's logic.
Correct.
You knew that, huh? Plato's teacher Socrates said that evil is born from ignorance. People who've been babied taught that evil is due to individuality can only become society's scum. Wow, he got it right. Is he really a delinquent?
He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying.
I feel like I got a little smarter just from being able to answer that question. Okay, we'll quickly look at this as well here. I don't think I actually get a good look at it. You see here there's knowledge, charm, kindness, proficiency, and guts. To me, the most important one of all these to do is knowledge. So far as knowledge and guts are the two main ones that you should focus on. But kindness, I believe that you should, every chance you get to upgrade kindness, do. Because you will not, like, it's so near and far apart. It's like working in a shop, watering a plant, and like working with working in other places. I'll tell you a little more about it later. Charm is pretty easy to upgrade. It's actually one of the easiest ones to upgrade. You just go to the bathhouse on Mondays and Thursdays and it upgrades heavily.
Alright.
Bizarre incidents have been occurring frequently. Those are but the actions of such scum. We don't need crude people like that in this school, understand? I guess I understand. It's kind of easy to understand. Okay, we're after school already. See the kind, like...
Hey!
Hey there, Taokawi, you looking for a ride home? Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for a special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about the appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping you your best friend at practice so often. That's why I asked you to go out in the first place. Oh, and be careful about that transfer student. He's got a criminal record, after all. If something were to happen to you... Thank you.
Please excuse me.
So we're starting to get the impression that Mr. Kamoshida is definitely not the person that like people are making him out to be. Yo. What's up?
Hey.
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all but just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing's happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshido after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff. So, you in? Yeah, sure, what's next? Oh, looks like I managed to talk some sense into you. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way. Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. I should probably just go along with this. They've said his name a million times. I've been playing the game. I think I'm 24 hours into the game on my own playthrough.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe?
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
I want to go home.
Come on, you gotta stick with me to the end. Let's go.
They really do a good job of like showing his character, just showing him wearing a t-shirt instead of the shirt.
For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check on your phone. That's probably the best bet,
I
actually.
already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
I don't know.
You didn't notice? I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball looking thing? That's not how I'd describe it. What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it.
I don't know about this.
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell? Look! It's the castle from yesterday! We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Ah! Those clothes! That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
You jelly?
I ain't jealous. What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all!
Hey! Stop making a commotion!
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense!
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real! We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?!
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Alright, let's go. I'm totally up for it.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
All right, let's do this. Follow me.
It's kind of nice that he's responding in such a kind way, because honestly, not many people have talked to him at this point, you know, and he's starting to get friends, I guess. So this is our infiltration point. Ain't that where we escaped out of last time? That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of our basics of phantom thievery.
Huh?
How are we supposed to know about that stuff? I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me. Sorry for dragging you into all this, but I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida for doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time. Really though, man, like, this is Persona, and I'm gonna, if someone's nice, I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna probably defend them to the death, you know? That's how Persona works. And this place is as creepy as always. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright?
This way.
Follow me. Days will pass by way faster as everything goes on, I feel like. Like, you're on 412 only now, but it will go by way faster soon enough. Hey, we went by here when we came in the front. What the? I was seeing double or something? Just now? Was that Shunjin? Shujin. I've told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up.
Let's go.
Come on this way. Okay, so we're in the underground prison once again. And basically these things, I'm not going to reveal much about them. I'm just going to say these are kind of manifestations of people's minds, as you kind of know already. Okay, here's an enemy anyway. Darn, I had a feeling there would be guards here. It looks like we won't be able to avoid conflict from this point forward. For real?
Listen up.
Oh well, I'll just teach you the basics of battle right now. You had better remember all of this. As a rule of thumb, try to ambush as many enemies as you can, attack them from behind whenever possible. You'll need to rip off their masks to momentarily break the control the palace has over them. If you succeed, the enemy will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack. Yeah, this is pretty simple. So you want to ambush them and then go for the first strike. Alright, I got it. You know you're just going to be watching, right? You can't use a persona.
Let's go.
I kind of feel bad for him, man. Can we hide here? Oh, we're gonna go back for a bit. Oh man, I don't know what to do. We're gonna have to wait for him to turn back around.
Huh.
I'm not gonna, I have to, because I failed this the first time I did this when I was playing the game. He'll turn around again though. There we go. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. I did it wrong. That's fine.
One enemy. Let's do it.
His persona's called Zara. That's fucking awesome. I forgot about that.
Nice work, team.
Alright, let's do this. By the way, guys, it's been about a week with the microphone now, and I have to say it's I like it better than my headset, and I like it better than my previous microphone that I had before. I really do like it a lot.
Huh?
Why ain't anyone here?
Hey!
Damn it, they were here before. Where'd they go? Quiet down. Oh yeah, there are more of them further in too. They might have been transferred already. See, he cares a lot about these people. Crap, I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them. It would be a problem if they discovered us now.
Now then.
Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace? palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault!
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this! I'm more curious about you than his clothes! What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat!
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
So the area we're in is actually pretty cool. There are probably still soldiers making their rounds outside. Let's use this time to sort out through our current situation. So what this means is, so yeah, here it is. In the safe room, you can consult with your teammates and save your game by pressing the options button. You can also save at the palace entrance. So basically, this is a safe room. It's actually very useful if you're dungeon crawling and late at night. I've been dungeon crawling sometimes at like... Yeah, I'll use auto recover. Sometimes at around like 2 AM and I'm like, oh, I gotta go sleep, and I find one of these and it's like a safe haven. So we're gonna save the game and then go head back out. Okay, let's go. So I hope you guys don't mind me actually playing Persona for this time. I just love this game so much. I thought I just heard something move over there. Guess it was my imagination. And what of the slaves? They're all in the training hall, I'd assume. They're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stay on your guard. Did you hear that? They said training hall, right?
Okay, let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. Okay, so we're heading towards the, Okay, shoot, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall, should we just pass those bars? So what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it? Seems so. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace security's level will rise. Okay, so when you're spotted by an enemy, the security level will rise. This is shown by the gauge in the upper left. As the security level rises, the enemies will be on higher alert. If this gets too high, you may be forced to leave the palace, so take caution.
Come on, man.
And what do we do if that happens? Run away. Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed. That sounds complicated. Fine, I'll put it together some info about the security level. Understanding this is crucial to the palace infiltration, so make sure that you read it carefully, okay? Okay, so security level reduction, and 0% security level are now part of the tutorial menu, so you can just look at that, but it's pretty simple. Just don't get caught.
Show me your true form.
There we go. See, that was an ambush because if we moved even a little bit, like if we moved even a little bit, we would have been done.
You're mine.
That's a good cleave, I guess.
My other self!
That's a good Garu.
Only one more.
I guess we could try Eha.
There.
Time for my persona! Nice work, team.
Here we go. The battle system, I think, is actually pretty fast-paced in this game when you get along down to it. You know, it's once you get to buy weapons,
Okay.
they kind of just throw money at you in this game. So once you start buying weapons, it will not be a problem. Oh, yeah, pass this bar. Sorry. Like, it's not going to be an issue whatsoever. Not that it ever would be. It's never been an issue in Persona games. The training hall's up ahead, right? Yeah, just a little further. Make sure you watch out for any guards along the way. Okay, here we go. Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet. Shoot, I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies, but it's impossible to dodge all of them. Then what do we do? Should we try take him out, take him down like before? It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go. Guys, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm opening my mouth way too wide when I'm talking, and it's like letting in a lot of air, which is making me yawn. I'm not actually tired. It's actually it's 6 o'clock in the evening. Should be conserving energy. I see. Sorry. Damn it! I wish I could fight. At least I'd be able to help out a little bit. But all I got from this toy from earlier. All I got was this toy from earlier. I'm such a loser. Do you mean that gun? Yeah. It looks real and all, but it doesn't shoot anything. I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll just use that to take down enemies. Huh? What? Were you listening to me? It doesn't even shoot pellets. Don't worry, I'm sure this will work. Attack away, Frizzy Hair. Leave it to me.
Whoa!
Wait, dude. I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything. So, this is probably the best addition to Persona.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Gun attacks are effective against enemies weak to guns. Press the up button to ready your gun, then press the X button to attack. You can continue shooting until you run out of ammunition. You can also change targets between shots using the directional buttons. So I can do this. Watch. Bam.
Oh, nice. The enemy's dead.
Bam. Bam, 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 bam.
How about that? Surprised?
It's pretty good.
Be mindful of how much ammo you have left.
So guns have a higher attack bar than melee weapons, but come with limited ammunition. Your ammunition will be restored when you return to reality. However, there are generally no other ways to refill your bullet count. So there are no other ways to refill your bullet count, which is kind of funny.
There.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
Go ahead. So usually since she was weakened, she would have gotten back up. She wouldn't have gotten back up, but it was just they needed her to get back up, so because it was not that part in the story where we can negotiate with enemies yet. But it will be. It will be eventually.
Power courses through me.
There we go. We just leveled up as well, which is good.
For real?
Whoa! Did that toy gun just shoot real freaking bullets? This is a cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking. I don't get it. I wasn't expecting someone with your brains to understand. How about you, Frizzy Hair? Did you get what I said? Yeah, it's simple logic, I guess.
Nice going!
Just as I was expecting. Wait, if it's better having something realistic, why do you got to that slingshot? And it was just as strong as a goddamn gun. What about your whole cognitive whatever? Well, you can choose to understand however you want.
Well...
Oh, by the way, we should decide how to divvy up our roles in battle from here on out. He totally dodged my question. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It'll be important to coordinate our moves. Well, I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight, Frizzy Hair. What do you mean, how we fight? Basically, while we do a battle, he can order us directly or let us. It's completely rude, guys, to be yawning like this, but I feel like I'm talking with my mouth way too wide open or something like that. Or let us decide what we do. Though I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now. During battle, you can change your party members' actions by assigning tactics to them. You can either set a particular course of action for them or to take or choose control of them directly. The tactic changes can be done by selecting stats on the triangle button menu or pressing the L2 button on Akira's turn, then selecting the tactics option. If you were able to attack an enemy's weakness, you can press the R1 button during the battle to automatically move the cursor to that option. This should save you some time if you already know the enemy's weakness. If you press the options button during battle, your party will continue to perform melee attacks. This is called rush mode. Battle will proceed faster during the rush and you will not need to input any actions. Rush can be cancelled by pressing the circle button. I do not think we will need to press rush mode right now. Alright guys, so we have gone through this area a little bit and I think we're going to end the episode there and we will go through the rest of this part of Kamoshida's castle pretty soon. And I'll see you guys very soon.